The medical marijuana business is booming in Missouri. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brad Stevens.
And I'm Carolyn Long. Over the last 2 weeks, sales have topped $2.4 million. And that's bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes.
This week, Kansas is one step closer to joining the club. KCTV5's Betsy Webster joins us live from Waldo, where Fresh Green just opened last week. Betsy?
Well, Brad, this location here in Waldo is actually the second location for the owners. Their other shop in Lee Summit was the first in the metro to open. And so they've really seen how things have changed in the past 5 months.
So this is where you would check in. This is the waiting room.
Fresh Green's Waldo waiting room is a far cry from the stereotype of a pot den. Lavish floral arrangements surround patients before they enter the sales area for another flower, cannabis flower.
We see a boost every time we get new product in. We always have an influx of people.
By new product, Fresh Green owner BIANCA Sullivan means more than just a growing variety of infused products like gummies and drinks, but more strains of cannabis flower, something also continuing to grow as local production is expanding.
We get 4 new strains in, and we have 2-hour lines.
On a state level, this month saw weekly sales hit $2.4 million, the week ending March 19th. Last week was the same. The total since October, $24.6 million. That's close to $1 million in sales tax revenue for the Missouri Veterans Commission, and this is just the beginning. The recent growth in sales can also be explained by more dispensaries opening their doors.
People that didn't want to drive 2 and 3 hours now can drive, a half an hour to get to a dispensary near them.
This is what Fresh Green's first location looked like when it opened in October. Lines out the door.
It was great that many people came out, but it was frustrating too to not be able to help the patients like they needed, and we had to basically ration all of the products.
Of 347 licensed facilities, there are now 106 operational. That's more than 200 still in the works. So industry experts say this is just a hint of much more green in the future, estimating at least $200 million annually once everyone's up and running. Now, if that estimate becomes reality, we're talking about at least $8 million each year in tax revenue, though Missouri's leading industry trade group estimates closer to 10 to 12 million. Live in Kansas City, Missouri, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
Thank you, Betsy. Now, at this point, a majority of states have legalized marijuana in some form. So take a look at this map. The states in dark green have recreational marijuana. The states in light green have medical marijuana, and that includes Missouri. Kansas is one of the states in white, which has neither. But that could change. On Monday, a House committee passed a bill that would legalize medical marijuana. It now moves on to the full House.